now. It's actually insane.
Okay, alright. So we just got Raising Cane's because I haven't tried.
Wait, I need to get this pimple before we start. Just we're not gonna mind this mess that I am today. Okay?
Yeah, so we're trying Raising Cane's.
She did a lot of research on TikTok.
Yeah.
And obviously the best fucking fast food is Chick-fil-A. But for some reason, this bitch does not like Chick-fil-A.
So
Continue.
I think the first thing that I don't like about Chick-fil-A it's the chicken. I'm sorry, but I tried the chicken fingers and the fries and I don't want to talk about it. It's been traumatizing, and I don't want to talk about the fact that I don't like Chick-fil-A. We got Raising Cane's. Wait, I'm sure like we won't talk about anything deep. We'll just be like dumb.
No. We're gonna.
Here's your bread, baby girl.
We're gonna try it, and then we're gonna talk.
Ooh, is it sad?
Mukbang. No, that's coleslaw.
Okay, this is that for one person technically.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Okay, can I show you what I
Try the bread. Try the bread.
I wanted to show you something. Okay, no, hold on. I have a surprise for you today.
Wait, are we doing the surprise?
Yeah. Hold on, I have a real good surprise for you. You're gonna love it.
Me? What's going on?
So I went. Okay, you can open your eyes. There's no. So I went to.
No, I want to keep my eyes closed.
Okay, I drove through 3 states for the past 5 days.
Yeah.
No, 4 actually.
Tell them.
I started with California.
Yeah.
Then I went through Nevada, Utah,
Okay.
and then Arizona, and then back to California,
Utah?
and then Arizona.
Okay.
So in Arizona, I bought us Arizona drinks. So we're gonna try. Tried before.
I've never had it.
What?
No. I've never had Arizona iced tea. Because you're supposed to dip the toast in the sauce.
The toast?
Yeah.
Like this fucking bitch?
Yep. Not a lot, but like, you know, a good amount. Okay, what'd you think?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's bread. No, wow, it's life changing.
The sauce?
What? This sauce is good. That bitch is good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! They're hot too.
Mm-hmm. You're hot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to see my second surprise? No, it's not a surprise. It's just I wanted to show you that.
Oh yeah, let me see all the souvenirs.
This is insane to me. So it was like in the town Kingman, still in Arizona, and I think it's really like they like gun and like the newspaper.
They like guns?
They're selling guns on the newspaper. I was like, I have to show that.
Oh my god. 420 specials? Wait, where was this? Arizona?
Just for special events like Easter,
You
Halloween.
want your kid's birthday? We'll be there.
Buy them gun. Isn't it crazy?
We need podcast topic.
What are we talking about? Honestly,
We always get into fucking long ass conversations, and we're like, you know what?
we should talk about.
We're gonna talk about this on the podcast, and then
And then we're like, those fries are good.
let's talk about Coachella. Should we rate some fits of Coachella?
I'm gonna be a fucking hater, but I don't like to do that.
No. No, yeah, me too.
This week, you've spent a lot of time by yourself. What have you learned from it?
I mean, yeah, I think I decided to take this week and recharge my battery. A little time by myself. I feel like March was like insanely busy and constantly just like going. And I realized my phone and like TikTok, Instagram, everything on my phone is destroying my brain.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a fact. Obviously, everyone knows that. But it really came into perspective today when I had woken up and I went on my phone and I was like really hesitant to ask anyone to hang out. I was like, I know I want to go and like hang out with someone, but I did not. I was already in the loophole of scrolling on TikTok that
And
I
you
was
can't
like,
stop.
I don't have the energy to like
Yeah, it's making me
do it.
numb.
It's making me numb. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I also feel like I have lost my personality a little bit from it. My humor and my
But
personality.
I think it's not just only for the social media. It's also because we've talked about it. It's like because we made ourselves comfortable in like with the friends we have, with the job we have, and all the environment, like we've been really comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to make any change. And of course, like the personality that you have with me and the boys, it's not the same that you used to have. And I think it's not like your personality changed in the way like you changed. It's just like with us, you have just a part of your personality showing up,
Yeah.
and you want the other part of your personality showing up more, because you lost it a little bit. But it's also because you were not hanging out with your friends, like Addie and stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're your friends from back home.
Yeah.
So they used to have your other personality, like the other side of your personality, and you haven't like
Seen them
in a long time. So of course, like you miss this part of your personality.
Yeah, I think that like you said, I've been so comfortable in my friends, like with you guys, the ball reveal, everything, and the fact that we should try and explain that. That like I have been kind of not neglecting, but just like not reaching out as much to my friends.
for sure.
Here,
But
so maybe that is it.
I think it's just like I had this conversation with a friend this morning. I was like, I think it's just sometimes we get too comfortable in like everything, the environment, that to grow as a human being, you have to make yourself either like a little bit out of your comfort zone or totally uncomfortable. Because when I went on this trip on this Sunday, I was having a massive crash out. I told you.
Yeah.
For 2 hours, like listening to a song and like be crying, like ugly crying. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing, like going on a trip by myself. It's gonna be so bad. And then
What did you think was gonna be so bad about it?
I didn't want to do it. I was like, I thought I wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it because I'd rather have fun with you while I'm off. But I was like, it's not the goal. Like you have work to do, and I can't like just put my own life on the side because I want to hang out with you. So
Exactly.
I did it, and I told you, like, it's sometimes what's good for you is not what you like to do at this time. Like, I knew I needed to go on this trip by myself because I needed to achieve some goals, and maybe like I didn't want to do it right now. I didn't like to do it right now at first, and then I just went through and I loved it. But it's just like sometimes what's good for you is not what you like to do at this time of your life, and.
Totally.
And I think like in LA we got too comfortable about doing the same thing every weekend. We're literally doing the same thing every week. I don't know, I like it so much, but it's also like sometimes we have to move on. We have to do more stuff. Like we can be stuck in the same place in our lives forever.
No. I remember telling you earlier, it's not even about fact that like I'm comfortable in the relationships, because I get comfortable in my friendships, relationships, like everything really fast. I get more stressed out about my, like, again, like we talked about, my personality like more than my looks and anything else.
Yeah.
And
Totally get that.
yeah, and I feel like it's not the fact that I'm like getting, well, see, this is like and this is why I can't be recorded. Like, can you imagine me, like, if I ever get famous one day and I'm like in an interview and I'm like, no, yeah, this part, and then I'm like, wait,
Actually, I changed my mind. Can you delete that? I'm gonna
Actually, let's go back, re-ask the question. No, I just think that social media is actually killing my brain. I have to, like, you kind of, like, there's certain people that unlock my goofiness. Like, you unlock my goofiness, and Ben unlocks my goofiness a lot. Addie unlocks my goofiness. My friend Eliza does.
Yeah, you have to find those people.
Yeah.
And I think it's also why we wanted to hang out so much with the group, because I've always told you guys, like, every time I'm hanging out with you, I feel like I'm 12 years old, and it's so nice. Like, I have all my Zoomies. I'm just a big kid, and I think this is why we wanted to hang out so much.
I want to be able to do that with everyone that I know.
But that's the thing, you can't. I personally can't do that. Like, I'll get so shy. Like, it's like I'm gonna try to open up a little bit, and if I see like you're not receptive, I'm gonna be like, ooh, let's
Well,
go
that's
back.
what I'm saying is, like, with this social media thing, I like need to take a cleanse, because I feel like I sometimes get so annoyed with the people that are like, taking a break, peace out, and I'm like, no, actually I need that.
But please don't put something on your story like.
Oh no. Are you kidding? I never respond to anyone anyway. So people are it's gonna be like nothing ever happened.
I told you, like, you scrolling forever on TikTok is like trying to distract yourself.
Yeah.
And we're never like, when I went on this trip, I met this girl. I don't know if I told you. I met this girl in the shop, and we are talking about her living kind of in the middle of nowhere. I was really concerned for her. I was like, "Do you like it here? Like it's the middle of nowhere." And she was like, "I love it here. Everyone knows each other."
Palm Springs?
No,
Oh,
Canab.
okay.
I was like, everyone knows each other. It's so safe. It's like always the same thing every week. I was like, okay, that's hell on earth for me. The past 2 years living in LA, I chose to live the fast life and always doing something and always trying to be productive and never resting, kind of.
Yeah.
And I feel like I told you, like, when we're resting, we're just like distracting ourselves with social medias and like TikTok, and we're never resting. Like, I found myself resting for the first time like in a year, like coloring and actually thinking.
Yeah.
And I was like, before I'm not thinking, I'm just making myself numb.
Yeah. One thing I will say that my mom taught me when I was really young. Shout out Mish. She had said to me, like, when TikTok had first come out, it was like COVID. It's like pre-COVID times, but it was something that like was already such an addiction, like right away. And I remember, like, you know, living at home in high school. Your parents have a lot of authority over you. So they're like, you could take your phone. They could take your phone. At least for my parents. Like, they took my phone.
Oh, my mom used to take my phone. I was so mad.
It was like, it was the worst.
I was like, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, Mom, hello.
Like, what the fuck? Shut up.
And she used to tell me, like, because I would have a lot of free time during COVID, she would be like, instead of going on your phone, like, just be bored. That's when a lot of, like...
Okay.
Be bored. Like, it sucks, but it's when a lot of the thoughts and the creativeness comes out.
That's the thing. When I'm bored, like, no, when I have a lot of time, and, like, I'm not talking a lot of time, like, 2 hours. Yeah. When I have a lot of time by myself, like, month. Because when my best friend, back in September, she left, I had a lot of time to be by myself. And also during the weekend, I was, like, going to museum and stuff, but I wasn't choosing... Okay, I wasn't choosing being by myself. It just happened to me, and I was totally fine. So
yeah,
because I was like, I'm gonna make new friends for sure.
You need to learn how to be by yourself.
But I was by myself, and this is when I started to think, and then I started to stutter. I started to overthink.
Yeah,
and that is bad. And I think this is when my like anxiety stuff really started, because I was overthinking a lot. So yes, be bored, but not too much, because you're gonna just be crazy.
Like, you said this a while ago, and it really has stuck with me. You said, I like to do stuff by myself, but I don't like to be by myself. And I'm like, that is so true. Like, I like to keep myself busy, and, you know, I mean, anywhere I go, I will probably, you know, talk to people in some sort of way.
Yeah.
And just because I'm a very social person, but like, I don't know, I can never just like sit in my room and just like be by myself.
You don't? Oh my god, I love doing that.
I can't do it. I like physically cannot do it.
You should try, but not too long, because then you turn crazy. But you should try, look at the ceiling and daydream. This is so peaceful.
About what? That's my thing. Fucking social media has taken my imagination out.
Okay, we should practice.
Like, literally. I'll find myself talking to, like, some friends that I have now, and like, again, I look back and I'm like, damn, I used to have jokes. They were not jokes, but just, like, in my head was so, like, in such a creative part of my life, because I wasn't taken over by the internet.
This is why I told you have to create more than you consume art.
Yeah.
And honestly, now you realize what the issue and why you feel that way. You just have to do it. Like, don't think too much and don't try to procrastinate it too much. Like, you just have to do it. You just have to do the first step, and then it's gonna go. But
I also think that it's just not that deep. Sometimes I think too much into it, and I'm like, I take a step back and I'm like, this isn't even the beginning of it all. Like, lives.
When I'm not talking, I'm just eating. It's okay, I am too. Sorry. I love the fact that we are surrounding ourselves with like really creative people.
Yeah.
And really successful the way they want to be successful, which is their jobs.
Yeah.
It's so nice because it motivates me so much.
What was like the turning point of you like wanting to start making videos? Like, what was the exact moment? I'm just like curious because I feel like
I decided to buy that.
No, like, because you could have bought that to go like take videos for your family when you get home, you know?
I think I've always
It's like-
wanted to do it. Like I love vlogging and stuff. And I think I really started to do it. I told you it's because like I feel like when I'm going back to France, it's gonna be like just a dream, and
You think you're gonna forget?
I'm gonna remember. Like you wake up and you just remember the feelings and the memories itself. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna record everything. I'm gonna edit everything, and I won't just have the feelings, but like the memories on camera, and I'm gonna be able to look back at them.
Yeah. But we move up, but we move up, but we move up, but we move up.
Anyway, let's no, stop it. Okay, can we try the Arizona drink that I bought in Arizona?
So, I'm sorry, my ADD is. Wait, what?
Then where is it going?
Have you had it? Is it better? It's like almost too sweet.
What?
I know.
You fucking liar.
You go first.
Are you scared, baby girl?
Yeah. Put in some more!
Sorry.
It's better than that one.
Yeah.
What's up? My name's Jizzo. I'm 28, and I'm about to steal your man.
I can do it.
Wait, is a third party? Wait, a third party's getting involved? Hold on.
I can do it, I think.
It cannot be that bad.
Oh, but
Wait, why are we... Why is this taking 8 tries? Oh my god, she's gonna... It really cannot be that hard. No way!
No fucking way.
Dude, I could fucking...
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna ask them if they want me to try.
Oh my god. I feel bad because the other people are watching and I don't want them to like see me recording. But Gabby, you're a badass and I know that you're gonna do this. But this is actually crazy because this is a really fucking fat parallel parking spot and I cannot believe it. It's okay, we all learn.
Yeah. Right. One try.
That had to be the most easiest parking spot.
I was shaking so hard because I didn't want like to mess up her car. And okay, first of all,
that was so easy.
It was so easy, but the mirror was like you couldn't see anything from behind.
Wait, they didn't have a camera?
No.
Oh.
I was shaking because I was so scared to mess up her car.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. That is so
funny. One of the times that maybe this isn't appropriate for the vlog.
I can always edit it.
Okay. One time my boyfriend and I were in Germany and we were on tour.
Yeah.
And we both like all of our friends were doing stuff. And we were like, let's just go. Like,
who?
do whatever.
You and your brother?
Me.
What? You and who? And your boyfriend?
Please tell me. You have to keep that in. That was insane. That was crazy.
We don't do incense.
We actually do incense. We just don't do incest.
Hey!
We don't do incense, but we do incest.
I would love to hear you speaking French.
Je m'appelle français. Je vais pas français. Ouais. This is gonna be so long to edit.
I don't understand. Okay, that's a good start. So we're gonna say goodbye.
Wait, no. Rapid fire caller daddy interview questions.
What? All right. Oh, you know what I always...
Bye. Catch up with you later.
Bye.
You're all right. Right.
Ooh, that's a really straight tongue.
This is us when we literally spent like an hour on the phone with each other after she left because we have separation anxiety.
Okay, bye.
Hey, okay, bye.